Jai Gurudev student. Today we are starting hydrogen and it is unit number 9 in your book. Now hydrogen is the one of the lightest element present in the earth. So second point about hydrogen is that it is the third most abundant element in the universe. Now in sun we are getting hydrogen gas. In sun the hydrogen gas undergo nuclear fusion to give life sustaining energy which comes into our earth. Now main source of hydrogen is water. If we do electrolysis of water, we are getting hydrogen and also oxygen. So hydrogen is the main source of water is the main source of hydrogen in the earth. Now hydrogen, the first element in the periodic table, having simplest electronic configuration 1s1. The 1 electron, we are showing 1 electron. Now another point is that 1 gram of hydrogen, if we burn 1 gram of hydrogen, produces more heat compared to the other fuel. Now next point is that hydrogen is the clean fuel because the product form is water. And water is environmental friendly. Now hydrogen is the source of fuel in rockets. Now in rocket fuel we are getting the hydrogen reacting with the oxygen gives you water and energy. So that energy is so exothermic reaction, with that energy rocket can run. Now the main thing that is starting, this is the position of hydrogen in the periodic table. Now position of hydrogen in the periodic table, the electronic configuration of hydrogen 1s1, which is responsible for its dual nature, means hydrogen can act as like alkali metals, and hydrogen can act like your halogen. Alkali metals is the group 1, so hydrogen can, some property of hydrogen matches with the group 1, some property of the hydrogen matches with the group 17. The electronic configuration of hydrogen 1s1, which is responsible for its dual nature, means hydrogen may act as alkali metals, hydrogen may act as halogen. Now hydrogen, by loss of 1 electron forming H positive, just like sodium by loss of 1 electron forming Na positive. Now we know that sodium by loss of 1 electron gives you 1 positive. Now chlorine may gets 1 electron just like your Cl negative. So by loss of electron, hydrogen can loss of electron form H positive, just like alkali metals by loss of 1 electron gives you Na positive. Hydrogen by gain of electron gives you H negative. Chlorine by gain of electron gives Cl negative. Now this is hydrogen matches with the sodium, is a member of alkali metals. Now this is hydrogen matches with the chlorine, which is a member of halogen. So in that case we can say that by loss of electron hydrogen behaves like alkali metals, and by gain of electron hydrogen behaves like halogen. Now next point is your similarities with alkali metals. Now element hydrogen with electronic configuration 1s1, lithium electronic configuration 1s2 2s1, sodium electronic configuration 1s2 2s2 2p6 3s1. Now you can observe one point, that your hydrogen in the outermost shell we have 1s1. Now hydrogen resembles with what? Your alkali metals like lithium and sodium. Similarities of with alkali metals. Now lithium having outermost shell contains 1 electron 2s1, and your sodium also contains in the outermost shell 1s1. So 1s1, 2s1, 3s1. So hydrogen resembles with your alkali metals. Now next. Now is your electropositive character. Now hydrogen by loss of one electron forming H positive, just like alkali metals by loss of forming Na positive, lithium by loss of electron forming lithium positive. So this is your unipositive ion, this is your unipositive ion, this is unipositive ion. So hydrogen like your alkali metals such as sodium, lithium forming unipositive ion. Now next point is your valency. So sodium having valency +1, lithium having valency +1, hydrogen also valency +1. So electrovalency of hydrogen is your +1. Now you see the oxidation state. The oxidation state of hydrogen is +1. Why +1? We are writing hydrogen H positive, so it is +1. Just like for Na positive, we are also writing +1. So these things are same. Now next point is your affinity for nonmetals. So nonmetal, if I take example of nonmetal is oxygen, sulfur, chlorine. So hydrogen forming HCl like sodium forming NaCl. So this is hydrogen resembles with alkali metals, hydrogen forming HCl, this is forming NaCl. Now hydrogen forming H2O and this alkali metals forming Na2O. Now hydrogen forming H2S, alkali metal forming Na2S. So compounds of hydrogen and alkali metals are similar. Next is your reducing nature. Now in reducing nature, the copper oxide reacting with the sodium forming copper and sodium oxide. So there is a loss of oxygen for copper. So copper is reduced here. Now similar case, if I take copper oxide reacting with hydrogen, it is forming copper plus water. So hydrogen also has the ability to reduce copper. In the reactivity series, you see that the copper is placed below your hydrogen. So hydrogen can reduce those metals which are weaker than hydrogen. Next is your difference with alkali metals. Now these are the similarities we have learned. Now ionization enthalpy of hydrogen is 1312 kilojoule per mole, which is far greater than alkali metals like the lithium, it is 520, sodium it is 495, potassium it is 418. So we can say that the ionization enthalpy of hydrogen is far greater than that of the alkali metals. So this is a difference between alkali metals and hydrogen. Now another point about the atomicity, hydrogen takes 2, so hydrogen is diatomic and these are your monoatomic. Sodium, potassium is your monoatomic. This point you remember. Now nature of oxide, hydrogen forming water which is neutral. Now this is sodium forming sodium oxide, potassium oxide, they are basic. So one is neutral, another one is your basic. And with that, one more thing that I want to tell you, that if you see that hydrogen is forming HCl and sodium is forming NaCl. This is positive negative, and this HCl is covalent compound and this NaCl is your ionic compound. So boiling point of covalent compound is less and boiling point of ionic compound is high. So the halides formed by hydrogen is covalent and boiling point is less, and halides formed by alkali metals is ionic and its boiling point is more. So this is up to here today, and in next class we'll continue this one.